Go ahead. Damn, just when we'd finally gotten some entertainment.
Yay! Mission successful! Woo! Because I pressed R! I like how they act like the city watch coming down on your head is a big deal, and then you can just waltz all over them. They're not hard at all. Just random thugs, same as everyone else.
You're free now. R'hllor has guided us thus far.
Your god had nothing to do with it, my friend. You just have a gift of convincing people.
Whatever it may be, you owe me now.
Yes, I give you my word. If you ever need me and my men, come to our den. Until then, old man, I must go and dress my wounds now.
Have fun. Try not to get infected. I can't tell what that jerk looks like. I think that's him right there, so we're gonna go this way. Of course, that could be him too.
So, sir, did
Okay,
you find out what happened to your brother?
Yes. Valar had him
My hat.
executed. Mark my words. I am going to find this murderer.
What is
and
wrong
cut
with
him
his
down where he
neck?
stands.
I'm afraid that's not possible, sir. He left during your investigation with at least 100 men.
Ice and death. This wretched dog knows no limits. He killed my brother, and now he's trying to undermine any hope I have of gaining the Queen's favor. I must speak with Lord Halton immediately.
He awaits you at his residence.
Quest object. They're no longer quest objects, they're regular objects. What does it look like? Well, it doesn't really go with what I've already got, but whatever. Medium armor. Let me go back to that. We'll keep the helmet, and we're definitely keeping the gloves. They look pretty sweet. I like these gloves. They're a lot better than those stupid mail gloves I was wearing. Okay. I need to go this way. And then I think instead of wasting my time with that stupid quest with the lady from the, you-know-where, I'm gonna waste my time at the arena killing people and getting money. Because that seems like it would be more entertaining than running back and forth across the town 5 times. Man, I just went insane with boredom doing that. Running step! Never mind. This cloak looks terrible. Where's my red cloak? There we go. I just can't stand red and green. Ugh, no.
Alistair,
Blah, blah,
were
blah,
you
blah,
able
blah.
to discover anything?
I know what happened. The murderers in the sewers were targeting a boy by the name of Cedric Rivers. His last name leaves no room for doubt. He's a bastard child, just like those the Queen is hunting down. But the assassins also killed whoever else was in the hideout at that time. And that's how Gawain fell victim to them.
How can something this dreadful have been allowed to happen?
There we go.
He really is dead. His body was moved to the city watchtower. I saw it with my own eyes.
Saw it.
That poor boy. Sir Desmond told me of the bandits you encountered. Was it they who killed Gawain?
The Reapers did the dirty work. There's no denying that. But they were just pawns. They are now paying for their crimes.
What do you mean?
I coerced some of their members to tell me what happened, and that information led me to the city watchtower. That's where I found Gawain's corpse. But that's not all. The leader of the Reapers, the murderer himself, was locked up there. He confessed everything. The commander of the city watch paid him to carry out the task. Then he left him to rot in the dungeons, so that the crime would never be traced back to him. And here is the proof. Look at this letter. It was Valar himself who gave the assassination order to the commander of the City Watch. He's behind everything.
Are you saying your half-brother murdered Gawain? I do not understand. Why would he do such a thing?
Madness!
Look at what's written here. See that you do not leave any witness. He must have known that Gawain would be with Cedric. Valar was trying to capture my brother after all. This was an ideal opportunity for him. He didn't leave him any chance of clearing his name.
You believe he acted out of revenge?
Obviously. He wants to wipe out the Sarwics and take control of Riverspring. Valar used this opportunity to get rid of him. One less obstacle in the way of his conquest. He is now assured that he will become head of House Sarwick, being both my sister's husband and my father's only descendant.
What are you planning to do?
Gawain was my brother. I can't just let that bastard Valar destroy my family. He will pay with his blood. I'll never let that wretch take the ancestral lands of House Sarwick. I already have this letter which proves his involvement in the sewer murders. I have to find out
Sewer murders!
These murders and expose Valar's treachery. Once the people learn of his treachery, the Queen will have no choice but to sever her ties with him.
You are right. The answer probably lies with the bastards that the Queen is hunting down.
I'm not sure I follow.
Well, if you think about it, isn't that what all these murders have in common? All the victims were bastards. In fact, you helped track one of them down yourself, didn't you?
This bastard child was related to an enemy of the Queen. Both are dead, on her orders.
Indeed. But I think that the hounding of the bastards hides more than a simple plot. After all, why did she have to call on you? If these targets really were enemies of the Crown, why didn't she send the gold cloaks?
Indeed. She chose an inconspicuous method every time.
The Queen does not wish for this matter to be made public.
These bastards are not chosen at random. Valar himself is one, but he's not worried. So there must be some other link between them. But what? I can't put my finger on it.
I might have a lead on this matter. One of my contacts at court passed a letter on to me. It's from Lord John Arryn himself, the King's Hand. He sent it to the Red Keep sometime before his death. It was meant for Grand Maester Pycelle, who sits on the Royal Council.
You claim he wrote a letter just 2 weeks before his death. But what did it say?
Well, John Arryn asked the Grand Maester to consult a book on the lineages of the Seven Kingdoms. And this came after he was seen in the company of Stannis Baratheon, visiting various dens of ill repute. It caused quite a stir. If you're unfamiliar with these two men, they have long established reputations of unfailing virtue. Normally, neither of them would ever frequent that kind of establishment. After a little investigating, I learned that the Hand had visited half a dozen bastards that day, one of whom was the Potter that you and Sir Valar killed. In light of all these pieces of information, I've some doubts that John Arryn's death was by natural causes.
You think that because he was walking about town consulting some tome on lineage that someone had the hand of the king assassinated?
Think about it. If John Arryn discovered something about those bastards that someone powerful didn't want him to know, I have a feeling that this book on lineages holds the key to this mystery. And I've sent word to a man capable of shedding light on all of that.
How
He's a
convenient.
Meister of the Citadel called Rupert. He's also an expert in ancient texts, and it just so happens that he has worked on the book. I do not know him personally, but he has agreed to meet with us. He was asked to bring a copy of the tomb.
Why call on
Tomb?
this, Mr. Rupert?
These people keep mispronouncing words. It's tome, not tomb. Tomb is where you put dead people.
It would be highly inadvisable to contact him directly. However, there is still one concern to settle. The payment.
How much is he asking for?
That's the problem. He does not seek money. If he did, this matter would already be settled. He wants a particular settlement, but he refuses to explain himself in writing. He would rather discuss this in private.
Fine. I will meet with him. Where can I find him?
The meeting has been arranged near an illegal arena.
Yeah, we
hidden in
passed
the
through it already.
sewers. I sincerely hope he will give us the help we need. I've already taken the liberty of sending Sir Desmond there, as he knows these parts well. He will be able to come to your aid if something goes wrong.
Your face.
Thank you, Lord Hulk.
Ah, freedom! Freedom! Seriously, good grief, they just go on and on and on. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Gotta go to the sewers. Yawn.
Lord Alistair.
No,
Please.
no, no, no. Go away. I'm not helping you. Go. You can burn. Burn in Relars. This guy's light. Yeah, burn. Right there. Fire. I like how you needed a password to get in here the first time, but now it's just permanently open. Thanks. Ah! Headbutt.
Maester Rupert, here is the man I was speaking of.
300
Sir
years of
Alistair
words.
It's an honor, sir. Now that your friend is here, let us get straight to the point. I understand that one of my books has piqued your interest?
Indeed, Maester. The book on the lineages of the Seven Kingdoms. You have brought it with you, haven't you?
Don't get ahead of yourself. You'll get the book, but only once you've paid me the price I ask.
What do you
is your
want?
price, then?
The price is my life. You have no doubt heard of the secret fights organized in this arena. Well, I've gotten myself into a bit of a debt there.
What kind of debt?
The kind of bet I'll never be able to fully repay. I wagered with the owner of this ring a life of servitude against all his riches. And I lost. As is traditional for merchants of the free cities, Ossifer is proclaiming to everyone that I'm his slave. He left me only one way out. If I want to be free again,
Traditional?
I have to defeat his champion in
How
the
often
arena.
does this come
The
up?
problem is that his champion is a savage warrior who goes by the name of Eric. They say he can crush the skulls of his enemies with his bare hands.
I see. You clearly
Not that
stand
tough.
no chance against him.
Exactly. But Ossifer never said I couldn't appoint a man to fight for me. Unfortunately, I don't know of anyone in King's Landing who could possibly defeat such a brute.
Now I
Okay.
understand why you have turned to us.
Yes, I'm sure it's quite obvious. I think you stand a much better chance in this arena than me.
Maybe. It's just that I don't typically put on a show in illegal fights.
Sir Alistair, a man must sometimes take the darker path that will lead him to the light of justice. Come on. This book would allow you to see exactly what the Queen fears so much, and to bring down Valar at the same time.
Fine. I will do whatever is necessary to avenge Gawain's death.
Wonderful. You're a lifesaver, sir.
You know full well that I am not doing this for you, Robert.
No matter. It all amounts to the same thing for me. Leave me a moment. I need to formalize everything with Ossifer. There he is, Ossifer. That man right there is my champion.
Oh, I really didn't think you'd manage to talk some poor bastard into this. Welcome, sir. So, you're willing to risk your life for this ass of a man? I hope you know what you're doing.
You'll keep your word, eh? If he defeats your champion, my debt is no more.
But we both know that will never happen. Eric is undefeated. As you have chosen to die in the arena, you'll need a fighting name. How do you wish to be introduced to the crowd?
I'll be known as the Red Demon.
The Red Demon, eh? Yeah, it's mysterious enough that people will start wondering. It'll be great for the wagering. Take the door on the left. and prepare yourself down there. Then speak to the guard when you're ready. He'll give me the signal and open the gate for you. Better say your prayers. My champion, Eric, comes straight out of the wild lands beyond the wall.
Where the cannon fodder grows.
Remember, if your champion dies today, your family will join you in your life of servitude, as agreed.
What a slime ball. You're a slime ball. Now I get waylaid by more text.
I was able to learn a little about your opponent. Ask me what you'd like to learn, as we have precious little time.
I'd
I
rather
don't
rely
have
on
any
my instincts.
questions. R'hllor got me into this battle. I'll leave it to him to get me out of it.
As you wish, but you're taking an enormous risk.
We'll see.
Do you hear that? This is it. It's time for your duel.
A flame will soon be extinguished.
Flame of all these cutscenes. Make them stop, please save me. Bye, Sarwick Mail Gauntlets. I'll keep that. No. No, want to keep that. Okay, I got too much crap I need to keep. I'm not going to use that bow ever. I'm just going to sell these boots. Oh hey, let's go! Easily murder some people, yay! Please don't turn off your game. Okay.
Are you ready? Open the
Yes.
gate. Let's get this over with.
Cannon fodder! Woo! We couldn't actually afford to get a bunch of people to say this guy's name over and over again, so have some random sound bites of people yelling.
Tonight, we are lucky enough to be witnessing some unexpected entertainments. For your pleasure tonight, a stranger decided to step up into our arena. Please welcome the Red Demon! He's going up against a warrior who has fought and killed more than 12 men. You all know who I'm talking about. Here is Erok. Lie beyond the wall. Only one of these warriors will leave this arena victorious. Which will it be?
Oh, shut
You
up.
have all placed your wagers. Let the fight commence!
Oh yeah, I need to do this. Oh. 53. How much energy do I have? There we go. Burn! Burn! Dance! Dance for me! Oh no, I'm bleeding. Blarg. Oh, I'm gonna die. I don't need to tell you. God Dang it. Oh,